And we're live! Hello, everyone. We're back with another day of Stardew Valley, back on the main content after a little weekend hiatus, as is the norm. I do believe we are in late fall, I want to say. Early to late fall? Early fall. I've got some geodes to crack, some crops to not water. Hello, it's blackberry season right now. The bushes are full of them. I want to pick some, but I lost my basket. Can you help? Sure, Linus. I can 100% find it for you. Luckily for me, I already know where it is. No, don't eat those cranberries. You can just hold down the A button. Yeah, so the corn, definitely wished I could have planted them earlier in the summer. Got all this running, but time, unfortunately, we don't have a unlimited amount of it. All right, we got four corn, four gold corn. That is necessary for the community center. All right, put this crud away. Smelt this. No. 5 ores. Yes, I am aware. Thank you very much. Okay, I should have saved the ancient fruits. Um, yeah, I should have saved the ancient fruits for later. Until I get for like the greenhouse. So I forgot that they keep producing. Boom, right there. Well, yep, found the basket. He dropped it right next to some blackberry bushes, perhaps appropriately. It's just a spooky barricade. So presumably this tunnel like goes, underneath my yeah, it goes underneath the path behind my house. It's kind of interesting. All right, I can take this to the mines, and I can give it to Linus. He should be in his tent, right? Because it's raining. Hey, you. My basket, thank you. This means a lot to me. Hey, no problem, my guy. What did he do for me? He taught me how to do something, right? Can't remember. I think blackberries were one of the things that I still needed to turn in to the community center for fall forage, and I think that might be the last forage. I think it's a nice way to like give you a heads up that it's blackberry season. I think they pretty told you pretty explicitly for salmonberry season in the spring. No, that's not forage. Oh, never mind. I did everything but winter foraging. Okay. Um, what's one I could get a bee house artisan bundle? Because yeah, honey is one of them. Honey and jelly. Because if I can get away with doing none of the fruits if I get upgrades for my like coops and barns and all that good stuff. Because this one, yeah, I'm just missing something that I can only get in. Oh, it's raining. It's raining, isn't it? I almost completely forgot. Okay, let's take a look for a walleye on the wiki. Fall, rain, Noon, after noon. Um, Anywhere? River, mountain, lake, forest, pond. Okay. All right, sweet. That's cool. So I gotta catch that. I'm glad that I looked at that because I definitely was about to forget. Um, hmm. I think it's 10,000 for the backpack, so I could get a backpack right now. But hmm, I don't. I think I can. I'm good. I've been doing well with my inventory as is. I don't think I need to blow money just for the convenience, you know? Copper ore. Nice. Stones. Nice. Sapphire. Kyanite. I knew that. An ancient drum. Iron ore. Opal? Yes. Opal's cool. It's like iridescent, which means, like, depending on how you look at it, it has different colors, all the different colors of the rainbow. Boom, new reward. I think this should give me a new reward. Bum, bum. Yeah, drum block and then obsidian base. Nice. Still got a small house as well. No, I want to check the notice board and see if we have any. Prismatic jelly. I think this is like quest specific item. Like you have to find it. Like these things won't show up. Yeah, prismatic jellies will always drop from prismatic slimes. They're only attainable while the wizard's prismatic jelly special order quest is active. Every slime in spawned has a 1.2% chance to be replaced with a prismatic slime, depending on daily luck. The exact chance is 1.2% plus daily luck over 10. Um, Prismatic slimes. Okay, so I want to check regular slimes. Where can I find them? All floors. Hmm. Interesting. Anyway, I'll accept that one. Sorry, Quilly. It's 100. Is it really 100? Pam's still thirsty. Sorry, Pam. Okay, so I gotta drop off this crud at my place. And then I can get thinking about catching a walleye. Maybe the mountain would be the easiest place to do it. Actually, let's put all this away. Take that and that. There we go. That there. Can't put that there. I have to put it on a table. Well, what if I don't have a table? I guess I'll just kind of put it with my other valuables. Put that away. Put that away. I suppose another thing I can do is work on my house. Or work on upgrading. Oh! My barn's done. I can go... Ooh, a large egg. Nice. I can donate that to the community center. Because I've got an empty barn. Right, it is empty. It is indeed empty. Place all that crud there. I haven't played in a few days. I got to get back into it, you know? Okay, I don't even need to water my stuff anyway. Because... Oh, shoot. I forgot to put my crud in my mayonnaise machine. I got my brain going all sorts of different directions. I made so much progress last time. Okay. Next thing to do, I want to catch a walleye before I forget. Because that's definitely something that I can and will forget later on. The next time it's raining, considering how specific it is. Come on. No. I just want a walleye, my guy. He did say mountain lake, right? I don't know. Yep, mountain lake. Afternoon in the fall when it's raining. There we go. That's big. Okay, so I should be able to donate this large white egg. And also the walleye. We're looking good, folks. Alright, night fishing. Why is it night? Like, it's past noon. That's not the nighttime. Alright, what you got for me? Small glow ring. I'm pretty sure I have literally better. I mean, it's thematically appropriate, yeah. Glowstone ring. So, you know, a nice gesture. Oh, do not want to forget the large white egg. And this is like duck egg, large goat milk, and large milk. So I definitely need to get myself upgraded. All right. Fun times. So I need to. I want to. All right. Need slash want to upgrade my my barn or coop. Let's look up what does the coop require. I need to upgrade my barn 10,000. Oh my god. So I can get ducks, void chickens, dinosaurs. Actually, I want to do the coop first, on the off chance I get an egg. Small. I have a large glow ring anyway. Um, but yeah, okay. I want to make myself another scarecrow, dude. 50 wood, 1 coal, 1 fiber. I got all my wood, all my fiber, get some coal. And that way I can make another scarecrow. So I... Oh! Never mind, that rare crow can protect it. Alright, well, I'll just put this one here then. Boom. That should be good. Okay, great. That was a little oopsie-poopsie. Alright, so... Big coop wood and stone. And 10,000 smackaroos. 400 wood, 150 stone. Okay, I can do that. I can definitely do that. Holy cow. Yeah, Marnie's closed. Dang it. I was gonna say, it's always good to do your stuff that involves buying things from other villagers earlier in the day, because you can do a lot of things any time of the day. But if it involves going to a shop, generally closes later in the day. I just burn all my energy. In co-op mode, if you just lie in a bed, you can regain energy. So that's kind of cool. You don't have to waste a day. You can just kind of lie around for a while. It makes a little bit of sense, you know. If you're out of energy in solo, it's just kind of like, all right, well, go eat something or end the day, man. I can also work on... Ooh, I'm getting to the grinding part where it's like I'm done with the mines. But I mean, if I want ore, best place to get it is the mines. I should probably go like farm gold ore while I'm looking for that prismatic jelly. I'm at the part of the game where I'm just like, okay, everything I can do, like I'm firmly established, so everything to do from here on out involves, you know, just like grinding materials and stuff to get the next thing. It's really hitting the farming sim part of trying to optimize resources. Mine until the break of dawn. Chop until the break of dawn. Until night falls with a thud. So, okay, as long as I'm in bed by midnight, I'll recover all of my energy the next day. But if I'm not in bed by 2 a.m., it'll make wherever I am the bed. And I've never passed out at 2 a.m. I don't think. Okay. Put that crud away. Yummy. I like money. Tuesday in it. Alright, I love it. Everything. Everything is water. Dear Carl, 1 week from today, we're holding the Stardew Valley Fair in the town square. It's the biggest event of the year, drawing people from all across the country to our humble town. If you'd like, you can set up a grades display for the event. Just bring up to 9 items that best showcase your talents. You'll be judged on the quality and diversity of your display. The fair starts at 9 a.m. Don't miss it. Okay, so I just kind of need to save some stuff. Oh, you're welcome, little chicken. I'm sad that I couldn't get all the corn seeds to plant on the same day. But, you know, such is life. Super cucumber, gold value, gold quality super cucumber. Yeah, that's probably gonna be a winner there. Ooh, brown egg. It stinks that mayonnaise can't be like mayonnaise can't be any sort of quality. A little silly to me. Boom. Okay, I want to upgrade my coop. I do believe I do. Blackberries are pretty good. I've had them wild before, fresh off the bush. Okay, to the community center, I can donate myself a corn and an egg. I'll swing by Robin's to request that I have my coop upgraded. That way I can have all sorts of chickens, dinosaurs and stuff. Nope, that's still foraging. Still winter foraging. Still can't get that stuff. There you go. Sorry. Ironically, I never made 5 gold pumpkins. Nice! A preserves jar. It's always good. Alright, large brown egg. Heck yeah. Okay, we got a wool, we got a large milk and large goat's milk. Duck egg. I can get ducks with a coop, right? Yeah, you can get ducks. So I'm going to want to add 2 ducks, capacity 12. 2 ducks, a void chicken, and a dinosaur. That's what I want. Yeah. And then I'll get 4 rabbits once I upgrade. Maybe 3 rabbits and a golden chicken. But golden chickens. Excuse me, Mr. Junimo. But golden chickens, probably putting the cart before the horse there, are a prize for 100% like perfection. So like maxing out your relationship with everybody. Yeah, maxing out your relationship with everybody, crafting everything, selling everything, catching all the fish. Like, it's a whole thing. So that is, like, end to end. Oh, where are you, Robin? Oh, it's Tuesday, isn't it? Tuesday aerobics day at Pierre's. Come on. Darn it. Okay, so hold up, I'm getting a call. Scam likely. Hello? I've been trying to have been reached regarding my car's extended warranty. Funny thing is, the hilarious thing is, I do not, nor have I ever, owned a motor vehicle. So, that's pretty good. I mean, if they had a car for me to have an extended warranty on, I would take it, dude. Take it in a heartbeat. Okay, so now I need to go to Marnie's Farmy. Marnie's Ranch. And buy myself some cattle. Fun fact. Cattle is the plural. Cow is female. Bull is male, right? What's the singular? Of one cow. Well, that's just female. What? Okay. They're all... That's right, all the adult women of the town. Not a good enough friends with Marty to enter her bedroom. Well, okay. Now, what do I do then? I guess go to the mines. Look for some. I'll grind for gold and then look for some prismatic jellies while I'm there. The coop and the cattle will have to wait because I've got to get a couple. Get some cattle and get a milk bucket. I'm tutoring Vincent and Jazz today. They're a handful, but it's nice to make a difference in someone's life. I ordered a new pair of shoes online. They're the same style, so I know they'll fit right. It's been said that a pirate ship full of plundered gold shipwrecked here a long time ago. Is that true? Just because they say that doesn't mean it's true, Elliot. I'm not the hugest fan of Elliot at first glance. Kind of sticks me as like aloof poet, like thinks his lifestyle is the definitive good one. No. Should probably get myself a golden axe too, but I'll save off for that. I don't even know if I have enough money. I think golden. All right, any gold? I'm looking for slimes and gold. I know going deep in the mine is probably not the best bet for slimes. Because they're kind of low-level enemies. They do pop up here, like lava slimes, but... Come on. Back off. There we go. I wonder if I got those little stone. They were flying towards me as I was going down. Give me that. There we go. It's fiery rocks. It's like I'm just looking for gold, man. Oh, there's a slime. Not a prismatic slime, that's right. It's not that I want to KO slimes. I want to find slimes. Because there's, like, a 1% chance. Oh. Bugger off. Holy cow. There's a give or take 1% chance that any given slime that I find will be a prismatic one. And if that is the case, I need to KO it. Show it who's boss. Ooh, a bomb. Frickin' metalheads. Nope. I was like, so it's a different color? Nah, it's just a lighter red. It needs to be changing colors. It's only got what? 6 more days to do that. Which I should, if I knuckle under, I should be able to do it easy. But I just have to be diligent. Oh no, it's red eyes. Ooh, a diamond. I needed a diamond for something. I couldn't remember what. It was like some sort of like crafting or something that needed it. Or someone wanted it. I've already donated one to the museum. Nope, that's not a prismatic jelly. Lovely. Purple mushrooms are good though. It's just a normal quality purple mushroom. Yummy. Yeah. That gives you a shot of health. Warp Totem. Sell that immediately. See, Warp Totem farm isn't horrible. But it's like, I don't know, it's not the most useful thing. Come on. An emerald. Already got that. I wonder why some of them, the developer decided to like include only some of the ores as like some of the gemstones as ores, because it's like they're not really common. Like they're not used for things, so you get like a lot more. Is it because like when you want to dye something, maybe you have to provide one thing of each color, one item, and the gemstones fit that bill? I don't know. Or you can just provide a rainbow shell. You can also provide a prismatic shard, but that's a waste. Sploosh. That's another diamond. You keep an eye on the clock, of course. Dang, my farm's producing straight up diamonds. Like, dang, that's kind of lucrative. All right, you know what? I'm heading out, selling all my stuff, and then I'm coming back. Hear the crickets chirping. Alright, let's bank everything. Bank everything. I also want to bank just one diamond. There's something in the back of my mind is telling me I should. Bank all that. And then I can sell some stuff. Yeah, sell that. And that. And that. And that. And then I can have enough time, easily enough time, to run myself back to the mines, turn around, come back, and then bada bing, bada boom. Get all my stuff. Easy peasy. Back to the bus stop. With more than enough time before midnight to curl up in bed. Ta-da! Alright, Pierre's is closed, but Robin's and Marnie's should be open. Transmute gold. Literally turn iron into gold. That's gnarly, bro. Do I know how to... I do not know how to craft a... For a geode crusher. I'm kind of fine with asking Clint to break open my geodes, not gonna lie. Because, like, you have to trade a whole coal. Like, yeah, trading an entire coal each time. I don't know. Alright, no crops are ready. Interesting. Alright. Don't have to worry about any shenanigans with turning I don't know where I'm going with this. Why don't you guys go over here where there's grass that you can eat? Yeah, I don't need to worry about any shenanigans with turning large eggs into the community center at all. I needed a maple syrup for a bee house. That's right. Coal and an iron bar. I can do that. I need at least one bee house. Coal, iron bar, bee house. Does it need to have flowers around it, or does it just get more valuable honey? Because I don't really care about valuable honey. I just want honey. You know? Alright, so this and that and the other thing and mayonnaise. I thought I couldn't get gold quality mayonnaise. Maybe it was something like the quality of the egg going in doesn't change the quality of the mayonnaise coming out. I don't remember. I'm just a Carl. Okay, 8 a.m. I don't think I've forgotten anything. We're going into reclining mode for this, folks. Come on. There we go. Yeah, dairy cow. Only one I have. Sure, Zetsi. I'm gonna have 2 white and 2 brown, even though I think it literally does not matter. Malert. Alright, that's 2 white cows. I do want a milk pail. Purchase animals. Brown cow, yes. Dairy cow. No, I want a brown cow. There we go. Fico. Because it poops a lot. Fico matter. Gain friendship points by looking... Oh, it's a bunny! Gain friendship points by looking at the character and have them not respond. Okay, so actually they're all situated. I don't need to care about that. I just want to stop by Clint's and then get myself some geodes. I want to look for bugs, but Mom gets mad when I'm all dirty. It's a tough choice. Alright, bud. You, sir, need to pop some geodes open for me. Ooh, star shards. And fire quartz. No one knows how this forms. Some scientists claim that microscopic structure displays unnatural regularity. Gotta add a milk pail to my normal, like, everyday equipment, you know? And I'm running into a tree. Alright, now... I wonder what's faster, taking the back road to Robbins, or taking the mine carts to the mine and back again. Back to Robbins thing. Hey, Demetrius. Probably growing a lot of interesting plants on your farm, huh? I mean, corn. I would like to... How do I upgrade? Great house? No, I don't want to add a kitchen now. No, I want to upgrade to a big coop. There we go. Unlocks ducks. Yes, I would love for a big coop. Ta-da! Yeah, that one. Okay, so now that that's being upgraded... When's the Grange thing? And now that that's being upgraded, I can Sleep on that for a while. I should head back down into the mines and get me some slimes. That's a lot of blackberries. Holy cow. Throw them in the old preserves jar. Actually, I should. Get some preserves to donate to the community center. Put that away. Didn't put that away. Put that away. Okay, what was I gonna do? To the mines, and we're gonna get ourselves a prismatic jelly if it kills me. All right. Best part for slimes? Sure, 20. I wonder if the prismatic slime is like significantly stronger than other slimes. No? So I keep on telling myself, I don't want to kill slimes. I just want to go to places where there are a lot of slime. But I do want to kill Duggies. Because Duggies are one of the monster eradication goals that, like, appear in this area of the mines and, like, nowhere else. So I 100% want to take them out. Oh, it got me. The timing. The jukes. Oh my goodness gracious. It's my favorite when you go to the Skull Cavern and you start getting those serpents flying at you. Holy cow. Couldn't imagine in real life, you know. You're used to monsters and whatnot. You're like, okay, this is a normal occurrence, sure. And then the freaking serpent just comes flying at you and you're like, holy cow. Please don't kill me. Wow, it survived. Any prismatic slimes? I would be very appreciative if you'd come out. I feel like there's a sweet spot of like where the slimes are. Because too early and you won't have many enemies, but most of them will be slimes. But too later you'll have lots more enemies, but most of them won't be slimes. So I'm wondering what the balance is. Why are they dropping rice? Come on, give me those slimes, my guy. Oh, gross. I wonder what fancy concoction the wizard has. Oh, dreamed up for this prismatic jelly. And also, I mean, it's video game logic for sure, but just the fact that, um, the fact that, uh, the prismatic jelly will only come out for this one quest. There's something like that in Dying Light too. You had to KO certain, you had to get certain ingredients for a potion for this witch type person. And she would request ingredients, and in order to get them, you had to... Where are all the slimes? Oh no. You had to slay certain zombies, and they would drop what you needed only once. The first time you slay the next one and search them. Come on. Just give me the darn slimes. Oh, that's gonna take forever. Yes, eat the blackberry. Got so many blackberries. I mean, I suppose, you know, slaying slimes is never a bad thing. Unless you're farming them, in which slaying them all would be bad. But come on, give me that 1% chance. Oh, shoot. Alright, earth crystals will make mayonnaise machines. I'll need more of those once my coop is done. Dang rock crabs. Nope. Dead. The permanent little holes there in the sand. Never to be filled. Alright, that's enough for today. Dang. I was really not finding like a good source of slimes. Alright, let's put all this crud away. Let's do that for now. Put that away and that away. Take those bombs back out. Might as well keep the cherry bombs. Cherry bomb. That'll be done by the morning. Because I believe like amethyst and topaz and emerald and other like ore things aren't used in crafting. Earth crystals are, But they're not ores you get that you just pick them up. Oh. Nope, that's not what I want. I want to do this. There we go. Put all that. Don't have to worry about carrying them. 11:50 p.m. Boom! Right before midnight. Full energy the next day. There's the lightning rod. That's what I wanted. Cool, almost 3,000 gold. Very nice. Alright. We need iron bar, refined quartz, bat wing. I want a couple of those, just in case. Ooh, eggplant. Have I put the eggplant in? No, I still need... Yes, I still need a pumpkin and a yam. Pumpkins, they're going. Okay, put these away. Just put them right there. Boom. That way I can see them, and I can go around and get them easily, but they're well out of the way. Eggplants. Alright, we got some more corn. That's a lot of money, folks. I do like that you can just hold down the A button to do interactions like this, and it'll automatically do things like pick the corn and pet the chickens. No. There's only 4 eggs right now. But... Bro, is not everybody making the eggs? Do I only have 3 animals? Like, what? Hmm. Alright, so that's it for that. I'm waiting on Robin. Once Robin finishes the big coop, then I'll be able to get some duckies. Like I said, I want... What did I want? I wanted 2 ducks, a void chicken, and a dinosaur. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So I'll buy 2 ducks, see if I can't find myself a void chicken and a dinosaur egg. A cute little dino. And I'm waiting on the bees to make me... Yes, 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 yes. But I still just want that prismatic. jelly, man. Ooh. Iridium. Granite. Clay. Mudstone. More clay. Limestone. I don't believe I've... Yeah, I haven't donated granite. Ta-da! You just throwing anything wherever. Bum, 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 bum. Look at all these freaking slimes, man. Nice! Last dwarf scroll, I can finally learn Dwarvish once I donate that. So I can start talking to the old dwarfy boy. And I'm going to want another one because I want to make a gold shirt. A gilded shirt. Which reminds me. Those look fancy. It's like this white shirt with, ooh! Rubber boots? Nice. I'm never gonna wear them, but nice. Got my space boots. Just gets decimated. Freaking tragic, man. I just want one of these slimes to be shiny. It's like shiny hunting. Like, oh my god. Awful. Nope. No slimes. Just some frickin' emeralds. But yes, from what I understand, there's a 100% chance of a prismatic slime dropping. Prismatic jelly. Okay, the area is infested. Good. That means there's like 100 slimes here, right? Can one of them be prismatic? Please. There he is. That's just a blue boy. What the frick? I thought guaranteed gonna be prismatic because he's, you know, not green. Ooh, some sneakers. What the heck? Come on, man. No way. Holy moly. That is like the best possible scenario is having an infested floor full of slimes and none of them are prismatic. You gotta be joking. That's a lot of copper. let's see. Not prismatic. Not prismatic. Ah! So the prismatic one should be cycling through all the colors of the rainbow. That's a lot of copper, though. No jelly. I'm jelly of everyone that's ever gotten prismatic jelly. Bro. Why you gotta do this to me? There's some riveting content here, just me trying to find a prismatic jelly. Nope. That ain't it. All's quiet on the Western Front. Also, get a slime counter going on screen. How many slimes I can find before I find one that's frickin' prismatic. I'll take the shard, though. I will 100% take the prismatic shard. Oh my god. Those grubs, man. There's a 1 in 2,000 chance that any given enemy drops a prismatic shard. But there is a 1 in 1.2% chance that any given enemy will drop prismatic jelly. Then slime will drop a prismatic jelly. Because once you take this to quest, there's a 1.2% chance that any given slime will be a prismatic slime. I am like full up, dude. Couldn't even hold a... Can't even hold wood. What is this? Well, I suppose. Okay. I got this chest here. I can go in for... another dive. Is it so much to ask? How's my luck looking? Fortunately, you can't just check your luck whenever. And of course, I never think to, check my luck until I feel like I'm getting bad luck. Which, who knows? Could be completely wrong. Nope, just all normal slimes. Come on, bruh. You're killing me. Although I finished the insect eradication goal. Dang rock crabs. Ooh, a special one. Bum bum. So you gotta KO 1,000 slimes to get the slime charmer ring. Yeah, I'm done. It's too late. Bust out. More gold bars for me. Still just barely not enough for an iridium bar. I don't have rubber boots. That's nice. Alright, don't want to sell this. I definitely want to donate that. No, really? Multiple trips won't do it? Well, that's the case. I'll put that there. In. You know what? I'll take. No, I'll put that there and that there. Take that out. Put that in. Take this. Because I'm not coming back again today. It is getting late. The sneakers in there. Put all the ores away in there. Okay. Not going back. Don't have time. Going to bed. Waking up refreshed. Raining again. Dear Carl, thank you for your purchase. Using your coop upgrade. In addition to doubling the capacity of your coop, I've taken the liberty of installing inside an incubator. To use the incubator, simply place an egg inside. If you have space left in your coop, the egg will hatch in several days. As always, thanks for your business. Okay, so did I forget? Wow, it must have been like camouflage or something. I was gonna say because I had three. Um, only three eggs yesterday, and I was like, all four should have produced one. I guess they all did. I feel like this is like one of those 4D puzzles you gotta go cross-eyed. Oh, there's Amaranth. Okay. Hey, it's lightninging. There we go. How long does that the preserves jar have to go? Because typically, all right, in real life, um, ooh, yams. But yeah, in quote unquote real life, it doesn't take that long to preserve a fruit. Literally, all preserving is you put it in a jar, like a mason jar, and then you boil it. Um, and that'll kill everything inside. And you have the lid, and what the lid does is it, all the hot air will escape, right, on the lid and through the lid because it's not on there, and then by heating it, you kill all the germs inside, and then you let it cool down, and then the air and the stuff inside contracts, and then it pulls the lid down and suctions it on there, which is um, why it click it the little thing on the top pulls downwards, so that when you open it again, it pops back off. All right, now I just need a pumpkin. More blackberries. Ayo. Probably not gonna get enough in time for the Grange display. I like get a duck feather or anything like that. Hypothetically speaking, Clint, if I would like to upgrade one of my things to be gold, what would that cost? 10,000. I could do it. I could do it. Certainly a thing that I could do. All right, so I do want two duckies. More thunder. Ducky. Rumby. Rumby. Good old Rumby. And another duck. Ducks can't live in a silo. I know. Little duckling. Wipe my feet. No. Wipe your feet. Alright, I can sell this, that, and the other thing. And that should be ready. The mayo should be ready. Yeah. I think you can't get large mayo. It doesn't matter if you have a big egg or not. You can't get large mayo. So all I need... What am I missing? Community center, right? So, artisan bundle. Honey, preserves are coming up. Cloth, that'll be some time. Different types of cheese. I need to make a couple cheese presses. That's the thing. I need to make 4 cheese presses. Yes. Animal bundle, milk, goat's milk, duck egg. So once I upgrade my barn, which I could probably do today, honestly. Could I? I don't know if I have enough money. It might be a little bit more. 12,000. So I can't do that right now today. Probably soon though. Upgrade my barn, get a goat, get my goat. Oh, and I'll need a couple more mayo machines. Yes, I will. Okay. Cheese press needs hardwood. Interesting. I do need wood and stone. That which I do have. I do indeed have that. Pet the little ducklings. They're so cute. I love them so much. Okay. How much hardwood do I have? Oh, decent amount. Cheese press needs some copper. And what am I going to do with cow, goat, sheep, pig? 4 cows, 4 goats, 2 sheep, 2 pigs? Maybe 4 cows, 2 goats. 4 cows, 2 goats, 2 sheep, 4 pigs, maybe. Yeah. And my cattle will just reproduce faster than I'm able. Did I use up all my wood? That's not good. How much wood do those need? 45? Oh, 45. Holy cow. Get it? Because they're cows? It's a baby. It's a little baby. Oh boy, I'm running out of stuff fast. I need to upgrade my axe. I need money as well. Oh boy. Figuring out all that, it's already 1:40 p.m. Gotta get to the mines and get cracking on finding the dang frickin' prismatic jelly. Mine. Oh yeah. Forgot about this. No, I want to go to the town, dash in real quick, donate these things. I'll get the ability to speak Dwarvish. Right? Yeah. And a bear statue. Sweet. Alright, now to the mines. Oh, you know what? Actually, rather than run around here, I'm going to real quick check my monster eradication goals. I think I reached the insect one. I think that's it so far. Greetings. 282 slimes and 222 void spirits. 116 bats. 24 out of 30 duggies. Getting the duggies. Dust sprites are... That's a frustrating one to get because they're only on floors 40 to 80 of them. 41 to 80 of the mines. I gotta have run into more than 100 slimes now, right? Maybe. I should have kept track of how many slimes I had KO'd before, and then killed every slime I see, just to justify my own frustration. It's still up, yeah, 3 days. What if I get up the last day, and then he's asleep, and I can't get into the tower? That would be absolutely tragic. Where's the ladder? Come on now. Regular slime. Frickin' regular slime. Regular slime. It's anything but. want the rainbow slime. So bad. There's another Dougie. Holy cow. Lots of Dougies. There's only, what, like 19 more to go? Something like that? I was pretty close. Memory served me correctly. Kill the Dougies. Oh my god. I gotta comb this area for Dougies. One thing I hate about... There we go! Got him. One thing I don't like about games sometimes is like completely forgetting about doing something and then realizing, oh shoot, I now have to grind out. You know, like, oh, I always like ran away from Dougies. So now I have to grind out 50 on my own. That sort of thing. Well, that one did not work. Oops. God dang it. Oh well. I can make multiple trips. Alright, already caught the walleye. I'm already good. So let's see. In terms of community center, what am I looking for? Okay, pantry. Yeah. Artisan bundle. I know the deal with that. Animal bundle, easy. Fall crops. Pumpkins are on the way. Cool. Winter foraging. Have to wait until winter. Fish tank. Gotta go to the thing for that. The desert. The vault. Literally just spend money. Easy. Simple. Maybe not easy. Bulletin board. Yeah, apples. Sorry, can't get those. Enchanter's bundle. Oak resin. Do I have oak resin? I don't think so. Wine, rabbit's foot, pomegranate. Okay. Later game stuff. Truffle. Gotta get that from a pig. Fried egg. Once I upgrade my house, I can get that. Maki roll. Buy that. Nautilus shell can be foraged during the winter. Dye bundle. Lucky rabbit's foot. Okay. So I'm not... There's nothing I can do right this moment directly to... Yeah, get the stuff. Sell that. And sell that. Run back. Back to the mines. Grab the stuff. To the mines. Oh, goodness gracious. I can speak Dwarvish now. So I can communicate with a dwarf. That's cool. And I'll get a battery pack tomorrow. That's also real poggers. Where do I put the bear statue then? What? Where do I put it? Where can I put it? Oh, like that. Wrong button. Sorry. It is getting late game, and I am going to sleep. I'm responsible. Alright, hoe proficiency. Craft a keg! Nice! Oil maker for truffle oil. Deluxe speed grow. Nice. Got the jam. Nice. And Marnie wanted the amaranth for her kettle. This is going to be an influx of money, 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 money. Money. You hate Linus so much. Unless I'm going to by choice, he lets him dig his trash. I'll not do it again. I'll do it right after. Welcome in, Chunk Chump, to the stream. How you doing? Do you copy and paste that into every Stardew stream you jump into? And Linus didn't say he wouldn't do it again. He said he thought he was doing the right thing and he wasn't going to dig through George's trash. But welcome in, Chomp Chop. How you doing? Okay, I can sell all this crud. That's a lot of... We had a lot of stuff. 30 silver, 18 gold, 58 normal. All these cranberries as well. Nice. Let's put that right there. Get all these eggs. I believe the cattle are still not old enough. Oh, I have enough money. I don't think I have enough wood to upgrade my thing yet. My barn. I definitely need to get some more of that sweet, sweet timber. And the chonk chump has fell silent. There we go. It would seem, Chonk Chump, that you have a vendetta against the homeless, man. That's not right. Dude's just trying to make his living by himself away from society. Making sure to cut the waste from society. People throw away good food, he makes sure it doesn't go to waste. Alright, I got something for you, my guy. How's the weather? Oh, the amaranth I asked for. Thank you so much. My cows are going to love this. Alright, what you got for me? 5 hundo. Nice. Alright, get old Clint to pop open these geodes real quick. I could make a geode cracker, but like that seems like a waste of coal. Can you buy coal? Okay, yeah, buy coal for 150. Or pay 25 to have them pop it open. So it's like, eh. Actually, shoot, I need to swing by the community center so I can drop off these preserves. Go this way. I swear, once you unlock the minecarts, you're like, frick, I have to walk? Places? Finally. There we go. So I can fill this out with no fruit at all. Just animal products. So I'm good there. But you still need pomegranate and apple. Unfortunately, I did not have enough money to buy the trees before the end of fall because they take 28 days to mature. So that's tragic. Could have gotten the fruit bat cave, but I didn't. Let's see, perhaps an nitrogen fixation level is affected by nematode secretions. Oh, sorry, I was pondering some data and didn't notice you there. Alright, 5. Oh no. I don't think those were it. They look green, but... there it is, there it is, there it is. Yay! Yay! Die! Holy cow, this guy's hardy. Ta-da! Let's talk to the dwarf. Let's see what the dwarf has. It's dangerous in the mines. Why don't you buy a few things from my shop to ensure your safety? Oil of garlic. Miner's tree. Stone cairn. Hmm. Later. I'll get that later. Buy something? Gotta wait for the guild to open. Guild, wake up. We have visitor. Really? The reward for Dougie's is an thing? Oh, rock crabs, too. The reward for Dougie's is a hard hat? Come on. Come on, buddy. What are you doing out here? Do you have any scarecrows on your farm? Yeah, you want to come see? Okay, can't go this way. I gotta get to the thing. I have... Okay, 2 days. I do have tomorrow. Always tricky when it's like, okay, it's 2 days mean including today or not including today? What does it say? Harvested from the rare and elusive prismatic slime. Ah, you've returned from the hunt. I sense that you are successful. Now hand over the jelly and be gone. I have important work to do. Could have bought that scarecrow. Woohoo! That's a hefty sum. Wow. Oh, shoot. I left all my stuff in the mines. Gotta run all the way back. Hop in the mine carts. Mines. And why don't I buy that rare crow off you? Mega Bomb. Thank you for your patronage. Back to the bus stop. I feel doubly bad that I made that rare crow. Or that other scarecrow. Definitely don't need it. Put that away. Now what? I guess start chopping down more stuff. Alright, they're all well fed. Nice. Seems to be a limiting factor. So weird, like feet go to the side like that. Apparently, if you chop on the right side, it will fall to the left. Doesn't entirely make sense. But whatever. It keeps with the thing of like falling away from you. Because like, if you're chopping one side, it should fall towards you. Right? Because you're getting rid of stuff behind, like stuff on your side. You're making the weak spot on your side, so it'll fall towards the weak spot. Holy cow, it's wild over here. You know what? This should be here. There we go. Ooh, morels are rare. Very rare. It's like a whole thing. A lot of people have hobbies of going out and hunting morel mushrooms. Alright, I get it. 356 wood. Yep, that's a fair amount. What did cheese presses do for me? It's for that stone and 10 hardwood. Okay. Get some stone. I need copper. Okay. You'll never catch me alive, coppers. Alright, nice. Toss those cheese presses in there. Oh, sleepy cattle. Sleepy cows. Sleepy farmer. Nice. A little over an hour left on stream, folks. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of money. 450 wood, 200 stone, 12,000 Gs for a big barn. It's Sunday, everybody. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouthwatering dish from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, trout soup. There's something about fresh caught trout that just gets me buzzing. Maybe it's the subtle taste of the river. At any rate, I've got a wonderful trout soup recipe to share with you today. I'll learn how to cook trout, bout, lout, mout. The specimen you delivered offered great insight into the machinations of the fell beings we call monsters. I formulated a pungent tincture that these beings find intoxicating. Use it with caution. I'm Rasmodius Wizard. Monster musk. Ooh, pumpkins. And honey, nice. Okay, I need to save a couple pumpkins because I know, like, Caroline will ask me for one, I believe. And I need to donate one to the community center. Alright. So what do I need? I need 12,000 G, which I definitely have. 450 wood, which I do not have. And 200 stone, which I definitely do have. So I'll just get my chop on. Get 450 wood, and I should easily have enough. I just chop on a few trees now. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and work all day. Oh. Okay, so now I should have easily enough and have enough left over to buy me some, ooh! Mahogany tree. Give me some hardwood, boy. Yeah. And a seed for me to replant. Trying to grow mahogany trees in the back over here whenever I can. They give hardwood. Hardwood's pretty limited. You'll get some big stumps that spawn in the secret forest that drop hardwood, but yeah. It's faster that way. There's this stable that needs 100 hardwood. I never got that my first playthrough. There we go, big barn. Yeah, start working on your barn upgrade first thing tomorrow morning. Okie dokie, Homer. I already got the Junimo statue from back there. Alright, yeah, and I got some honey and some pumpkin. Ta-da! Dang it. Oh, if I'd only known that. Oh well. Now I've got two. Hey, Kidney Gamer, what's up? It's, nothing much. It's been a slow Monday start. Only had one person say something very weird and then leave. But other than that, it's been a chill stream. How have you been? Love the Batmans as usual. How'd you get the... Like, it says Twitch Global, which I assume means that anyone can use them, but I don't think it shows up to me. There's been a lot of Twitch Global ones. Oh, I can use it. Look at that. Never mind. Would you fancy that? You're doing well. Good to hear. Are you a fan of Stardew Valley? Have you ever heard of it or played it? It's a nice little game. I'm certainly satisfied with it being. Love the Zelda Joy Cons. Oh yeah. All my other ones were drifting like crazy, unfortunately. So yeah, these came out and they look great. So figured I might as well grab it. You know. There we go. Another bee house. More honey for me. Make some preserves. Okay. What else should I do for today? Maybe we should just chop things down. You know what? I need a lot of wood. I'm going for it. That's what I love about Stardew. You want to play this game so bad? I mean, it's like, it's for Switch, it's on PlayStation, it's on Xbox, it's on Steam, it's on Xbox Game Pass. That's a big thing, right? But yeah, it's a really good like what do you call it? Sim game, like life simulator. Because for me, I find with a lot of like laid back games, like it just kind of loses purpose, and I'm like, well, okay, now what do I do? You kind of have to make up things for you to work towards. But like this game just has so much stuff to do. You can go explore mines and fight monsters. You can, tend your farm to get money. You can strike up relationships and talk with the villagers, get to know them. You can forage and chop down trees. You can decorate. Not to just randomly take a dump on Animal Crossing, but like when I played that a lot to get to affiliate. But after a while, I was like, now what am I going to do, man? Like, you put 100 hours in it, and you're like, okay, I've got pretty much everything, right? That and there's a lot of waiting till tomorrow. Like in this game, though, I put 100 hours in my first file, and I'm like maybe halfway to 100%, quote unquote 100%. So yeah, I would 100% recommend it. They give you this near the beginning. You have what's called a community center, and it requires you to like find and turn in all sorts of different like crops and fish and things you get from the mines, treasures and whatnot. Some of them it can only be found in certain seasons, so it's going to come back. You have it on PS4, but refuse to play it until you get it on Switch. Yeah, they cool part is too there is a physical edition, so if that's what you're into as well, that's what I have it on. I have a physical copy. I always like physical editions because it's one, it's cool for me to have something to hold on to, and two, it doesn't take up space. I don't have to manage with downloading and re-downloading and blah blah blah. Of course, I can tell in some ways that like, oh, okay, this part was definitely designed to be on a mouse and keyboard. Like there's a few times where you're like trying to get your farmer to plant the seed in the right tile, Um, but yeah, how was my weekend? It was all right. I just chilled, you know. I was looking up some other Stardew streams for like inspiration and stuff to see if there was anything I could learn that other people were doing. I did this interesting thing. I was struck with some creativity, and I wrote up like my first day of streaming, like kind of as if like I went through and I watched my first day of stream of Stardew, and I kind of took notes on the notable things that happened, and I wrote them up in like diary entries, and then I posted it on Reddit. Uh, I don't really know how well it was received because when I posted it, it got flagged as spam, and it just today got approved. So I don't think anyone saw it because it sat there for 2 days, and now it's buried. But whatever. But yeah, so that was kind of fun. I got a friend who was like graduating high school this year, and so I was helping them with like connecting them with scholarships and stuff. So that was nice, you know, helping out a friend. How was your weekend, Kidney Gamer? Carl, wait for my return on the dawn of your third year, Grandpa. But my grandpa's dead. How is he going to return? You got Mario Golf last week? Nice. I'll say that's where we met, right? You were watching me play Mario Golf. Yeah, it's a good game, you know. It surprises me when like okay, like it's another Mario Golf, like whatever, and you play it and you're like, oh, you know, this is a fun little story that they got going on, like a good way to like show you how to navigate the controls. Can't play this game. You can. There is online co-op. It is not cross-platform though, so I can only play with other Switch players, which is like something that I'm like mildly interested in doing, or like down the road. Um, Maybe starting a farm with some other streamers if they'd be down to like do it consistently, but that's always hard to find people who are down to do it consistently. Because it's certainly not something that you just like start day one and then maybe play for even 5 hours and then like drop it because there's just so much to do. You get like nowhere in the game if you play it just once for 5 hours. Because like I played this file for oh god, I want to say 6, 9, 12, 6, 12, 18. Yeah, online with others. Yeah, not cross-platform, but you can. There is online co-op play. But I've put 18 hours into this file. I'm not even through year one. All right, I'm starting to make real money now. Oh, what can I do online with others? So what you do is, sorry, I misread. Uh, but yeah, so basically what you do is you're the farmer. So the storyline, the overall storyline of the game is you are working at like Jojo, which is this like multi-million-dollar company. You're an office worker. Um, you're sick and tired of your job, and your grandpa in his will gave you a letter and said, hey, one of these days you will like basically be fed up with your business life, and you'll want something new. When you do that, open this letter. Dear Carl, how are things going? You must really be making a fortune on that farm. Don't forget your dear old mother when you're a millionaire. Love, Ma. P.S. Enjoy the cake. Nice. But yes, sorry, sidetracked. So you open up the letter, and it's the deed to his old farm. So it starts out, you go there, and you're in this dingy farmhouse, and like the ground's covered with rocks and trees and grass and brush. So you start beating it back, and you make a farm. And so the co-op, to finally answer your question, is you can build a cabin and just have another farmer on your farm to help you out. Dear Carl, I just want to remind you that Stardew Valley Fair is happening tomorrow. Don't forget to bring your 9 items to the grains display. Remember, the fair starts at 9 a.m. in the town square. See you there. Oh no. I am not prepared. Let's keep a gold corn for now. A pink cake as well. Is that an Animal Crossing poster? No, it is Animal Crossing curtains. Yeah, I did some decorating. I got Animal Crossing curtains now, an Ordon sword from Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess 3D printed, and like an idiot, I put this up, but I put it up way too high so you can't see it, but you know, Pokeball collection. So, yeah. Not a poster, but yes, Animal Crossing. I figured I just had this boring, like, backdrop. I had to put something visually interesting in there. It used to be just, white. Yeah. I appreciate that you like it. Yep. I 3D printed the sword myself, and I constructed the shelves myself as well. All right, so now I got to look up the Grange display. So, at the fair, you got to put 9 items in there, and there's like an algorithm to calculate how many points you get. And so I am not prepared. So if I want to get 90 points, you got Graveyard Keeper, and it's just like this game. But what, do you like take care of a graveyard? That sounds kind of morbid. Okay, maybe a pink cake. 14 points are automatically done. 9 points for getting 9. 8 categories recognized: animal products, artisan goods, cooking, fishing, foraging, fruits, minerals, vegetables. Iridium products are the best, but I don't really have any of those. What about cooking? Pink cake. Mom came in clutch. I'm gonna submit Mom's pink cake as in my display as something I made. So okay, I found pink cake. Definitely doing that. That's tomorrow. Um, Animal products. A large egg. 8 points. Let's see what my chickens have produced. Upkeep of graveyard. It's a nice charm. Are there like heartfelt stories of like people being buried to rest there and stuff like that, or how is how's that all? Okay, mayonnaise and a large egg. Gold mayonnaise. Let's put that there for now. Oh, shoot. I don't want to sell the eggs. I want to make mayo out of them. How about a gold quality large egg? Where did I just put the egg? Did I seriously just like sell the? No, okay, I put it in this one. Whew. Okay, a large egg for gold quality will give me 5 points. Yes and no. It is a town like just like this, engraved to manage just like this, and DLC. Okay, a grain farm. Yeah, I got you. Aged roe, caviar, cloth, goat cheese. Dang it. Yeah, if I think about it, I'll look it up. But honey. I don't regular honey. Oh, I don't have much in terms of artisan goods. All right, fish, angler. That's 6. What about ghost fish? Iridium. Do I have iridium ghost fish? No. Angler's only 6, but it's an angler, dude. It's a legendary fish. Iridium angler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What an ice pip. Also 6. What? Ugh. Oh, I do have cloth. That's right. I got cloth. I have one thing of cloth because I recycled a yeah, because I recycled a whatchamacallit, a frickin' soggy newspaper. But that'll give me 6. Nice. So the thing, yeah, the idea is to have 9 things, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 thing, 9 things that are like both of different areas and different qualities. Fish, foraging flowers and tree sap. Let's see if there's in my cave. If I can find a chanterelle or a purple mushroom, that'll be worth 6 as well. No, my oh no, they're all common. They're all common mushrooms. That's not good. Sap 1. Ooh, minerals. Nice. Okay. What's the best? Diamond, prismatic shard. They're only 6 though. But I do have a diamond and a prismatic shard. So that's good. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. So if I have 6 different categories, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I just need to find one more thing that is the best thing. What about gold corn? Like I don't have iridium quality anything. Dang it. Vegetables. How about a gold quality corn? 4. Nope, not good. If I had a gold quality pumpkin. Pumpkin's worth 5. I did have. Okay. So what have I got now? Let's do the math, folks. So I need 90 points at least to win. All right, 14 points to start out with. Let's pull up a word doc. 14 points to start out with. Insert a page break. So base, you get 14. I'm gonna submit 9 items. 9 items. All right. So I'll definitely get 9 points. 6 different categories. Right. I've got animal products, which is artisan goods, cooking, fish, foraging, animal. Yeah, okay. Animal products is an egg. Artisan goods, cooking, fish, minerals. I don't have a vegetable. I don't have a vegetable, so I got to think of like a vegetable. The best vegetable I got is probably like up as a pumpkin. It's got 5. Uh, a regular pumpkin's better than a gold corn. Okay, riveting gameplay. I know. All right, so we've got 6 things. Oh, don't want to have time running like this. We've got variety, 30 points. So right now we're sitting at a 53, which what 53 minus 90. In and out, but still watching. Fair enough. Thank you, thank you. 90 minus 53 is what 37. Yeah. So I need to average 37 divided by 9 is about 4, 4 and 1/9. I want to say. So as long as I average 4, I should be good. Which means that I am trying to win. Yeah. What are the games we're playing on Switch? I've got a lot of games. A lot of games, and I've got a lot of games listed on my backlog. So if you're not in the Discord already and you want to join and look at the Carl's backlog channel, that's all the games that I have yet to play. But like on stream, I play Smash Bros. And I'm playing through Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Um, those are like the ones I'm playing through right now. But there's a lot of games that I played through once and had fun with. Mario Kart, Splatoon, the classics, classic Switch library. Um, Pretty much any and all Nintendo published games on Switch, I probably either have or have played it. Okay, so yeah, I think as long as you get, well, let me do the math again. So 14 points added automatically, 9 more points for 23 for just having 9 things. For having, you get 5 points for each for unique category represented, and there's 6 of those. Um, you can get a max of 6, so that's 30. So I have that right here, right? Because I've got animal products, artisan goods, cooking, fish, um, minerals, and vegetables. So that's 30, which means that, so that puts my total up to 53, and 90, which is what I need to win, minus 53 is 37, which means that I need to have an average of 4, which I easily do. I easily have an average of 4 for each one. So yeah, these are all definitely worth 4. So I'm good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, all right. So I will win. Nice. Unless I did some math wrong. If not, it's not terrible. It's just, so winning, you get 1,000 points. Um, for you get 1,000 points for our tokens or whatever for winning, and there's something there that costs 2,000 points. That is like a permanent increase to your energy, and that's what I want. So it won't be the end of the world if I don't get it. Don't win. It's just going to take a lot more effort and some more money to get the extra tokens. Okay, that was a lot of math, a lot of stressing, but we're good. Definitely not looking to get a perfect score. You can get a perfect score. But, like, I cannot at this point. Because I think how it works, you need to get iridium quality forage, which is not ideal. It's not possible at this or for me at that point because you need to have like the forager profession. Speaking of, how is my stats? 8, 7, 6, 8, 8. Nice. Boom. So let's check out the notice board and see if they've got any more. I can't remember if it resets when you finish one, like the next day after you finish one, or if it resets every X amount of days. Okay, there is an exclamation point. Need some crystals to channel right there. Ruby, topaz, emerald, jade, amethyst. God dang it. Right after I was talking about earlier in the stream about, oh, why are these parts of... Why are there ores that drop these specific things? I don't... I don't know where... Like, what they're used for. Like, you get a lot of these, but... I don't think I have... rock, topaz, ruby, topaz, emerald, jade, amethyst. Yeah, I've been selling them all. I did not pay attention to those quests at all. My first playthrough. Wish I could just go deep down in the mines. Nice, copper. And search there for the relevant things that I need. Assume they're more common the lower you go. It's a nice chunk of my HP. Holy cow. See, Robin's working on my thing. On my barn. Should be able to finish this day up, and then... go to tomorrow and get the Grange. Purple mushroom, nice. There we go. Oh, come on. Picking up the dang mushroom turned me around. Whoa. Got itself killed on my blade. Purple mushrooms heal you right up. I'm looking for, veins of ore. Come on, man. That's not the stuff I need. You look at on my lunch break just how common certain things are in certain places. It's like Minecraft. Unlock the quarry. I should have everything I need. Some hardy slimes, man. I knew it. This one had a weird placement. It wasn't sitting right. Oh, come on now. Just give me the ladder. I'm like slaying everyone on this floor. Dang lava bats. Oh, it's just right here. That's fine. Ooh, aquamarine? Was that? Nope. It's very much not what Emily wants. Ooh, there's a ruby. No, no bat. There we go. That's one of the things that I need. Amethyst. Yeah, sure, I'll grab some aquamarine. Some gold ore. Alright, nope, nothing. Let's leave the mines. Thank you very much. Alright, I need to keep these for quest purposes. I'll hold up, I'm getting a text message. Ooh! Thank you, the Kidney Gamer, for joining in. I'll make sure that you read and agree to the rules so you can actual access. Oh, excuse me, access to the server. And make sure you go to the Get Rolls thing afterwards to choose what games, how you'd like to be identified, all that fun stuff. Welcome in and go to the. I recommend going to the Carl's Backlog and putting your 2 cents in as to what game I should play after I'm done with Brilliant Diamond. Ring of Yoba. Ooh. Range display is today, I do believe. Actually, is. You know what? I actually don't care because Okay, a gold eggplant is the same as a pumpkin. But I don't care either way, because I know I've got enough points to win. Are they mature cows now? Also, when can I get sheep? What can I get in a barn? Cow, goat. That's right, sheep and pig come with the deluxe barn. There we go. Milk the cow, make him nice and happy. There we go. Get some nice cheese. I believe the Grange Fair is today. Right? 16th of fall. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Excuse me, cattle. They like hide the eggs all around. That's the thing that I like the most about having the auto grabber. Automatically puts all the eggs in the same place, because they're not hiding them anymore. Oh shoot. I totally forgot about the stuff I left behind in the mines. Not go to the town. Go back to the bus stop. Don't go to the town, because they're setting up for the festival. Don't want to crash it. Okay, Stardew Valley Fair has begun in the town square. Okay. Grab the 9 things. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What does the Ring of Yoba do? Occasionally shields the wearer from... I could make one. I can make one right now. But how occasionally, though? What percent chance are we talking, you know? If it's like 50% chance, heck yeah. But if it's like 10, eh. Literally using the pink cake my mom made me and presenting it as produce of my own farm. Neither made by me nor my farm. I try my best, but my display is pretty weak compared to Pierre's. Are you setting up a Grange display, Carl? It's your chance to show off all the food, all the good food from our I call it our farm. Tourist, wow, that's the biggest cheese wheel I've ever seen. Very impressive. You can just tell, like, the lack of, like, personality in life in the NPCs. Strong like me, smash stone. Well, Carl, it's a big day, our most important festival of the year, the Stardew Valley Fair. If you'd like to participate by setting up drainage display, I've left an empty stand for you. Just let me know after you've set everything up so we can get to the judging. Oh, are you finished with setting up your game display? Yes. It was a long bus ride here, but totally worth it. The valley's so beautiful. Simon loves it, don't you, Simon? I already beat all the games, now what? I won the Wheel of Chance 10 times in a row, and now the man won't let me play anymore. I played the strength game too many times, and now my arms feel like rubber. Have you seen the fortune teller? She set up her stand in the graveyard. Better hurry up, kid, before old Pam here finishes every last lunker out of the tent. You know, I could have made a pretty good clown. I think I missed my calling. Robin really works hard on her carpentry stuff. She deserves a little recognition now and then. Woodbreaking is an ancient tradition that I'm very proud to be a part of. I really admire Robin's carpentry skills. I use a lot of the same techniques in my own line of work. Clint's blades get sharper every year. I complain about my job sometimes, but I do take pride in my work. There are some of my finest pieces. I hope you like them. Just kind of hectic today. I'm going to hang out here for a while. Stop smoking, my guy. Hey, Carl, having a good time? All these animals are friendly and love to get massaged. No! Ow, I hand-pecked my little finger. And there are just a few steps there, and just a few steps over there, Gus is grilling up a batch of pork ribs. Yikes. Pork ribs right next to the pigs. People never judge people. The animals never judge people by the looks. Same can't be said for humans. I can't believe I lost. Oh, really? Pierre is very serious about his grange display. He's been setting aside the best looking produce for weeks in preparation. Congratulations! I've won first. Easy! A rating of 105. Easy. Congratulations, you won first place with a rating of 105. Your prize is 1,000 star tokens. Spend them wisely. Oh, and don't forget to clean out your grange display box. GG's indeed. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. As long as you... Like, if you know what you're doing, like, it's not hard to find, like, scrape up enough stuff, you know? Yeah, so I want the rare crow and the star drop, so I need 2,800 tokens. I think, like, the Wheel of Chance has, like, a 75% chance of laying out green. Oops. I don't know if it's optimal just to toss it in, because, like, in normal circumstances, the closer you are to the edge, the more likely you are to fish out trash and stuff, and seaweed. So I wonder if it's optimal to take the time to wind up. Yeah, 312. Luckily, there's no time limit on the day. Like the time will not pass. Every festival's like that. You start the festival starts at like 9 or whatever. So you can do whatever you want on your farm until the end of the festival. Like officially, which is kind of weird because like the festival officially ends at 3. So if you dawdle on your farm until 3 p.m., you won't be able to go to the festival. But whenever you leave the festival to your farm, it's 10 p.m. So it's like, what happened to the 7 hours, between the festival ending and you getting back to your farm, All right. Yeah. Give me them star tokens. I am getting loaded up. I think fishing, probably in terms of skills, let's see, what are the skills in this game? There's fishing, there's foraging, there's mining, farming. Mining is associated with slaying. Combat, yeah. Mining is associated with, like, breaking rocks, I believe. Combat is associated with fighting monsters. They're kind of tied together, because, like, monsters more or less only appear where there's stuff to mine. Not mutually overlapping, but I like fishing. Fishing minigame, that's what I think a lot of Stardew does well. Like, just taking really simple concepts and executing them well enough that they're good. Like this fishing game, like it's nothing fancy, right? The fish randomly moves up and down. You have a green bar. Pressing Y moves the green bar up. Letting go lets it fall down. You got to keep the fish in the green bar to let the meter go up. If the meter hits 0, the fish escapes. If the meter hits 100, you catch the fish. Easy. But it's still pretty fun. Sometimes when you're catching like the legendary fish, like literally I don't think it's humanly possible without luck to react. I'm sure there's like speedrunners or whatever that, people that analyze the game. But yeah, I like combat is fine. Swing the sword, face the direction, swing the sword, all that good stuff. But I want 2,800, so I'll get I'll get the 2800 and then buy the rare crow and the star drop, and then I'll break for lunch, everybody. I'll do my ending spiel there. Yeah, I caught the angler, which is one of the legendary fish. There are 5 legendary fish. One of each of which, 4 of which, are available in one per every season, and the last one's available in the sewers. So, yeah, the one in fall, the angler, is like the only real fish, I think, that exists in like real life. It's also the easiest one to catch. Most of them, you need like, I want to say fish. I want to say like the harder ones, you need fishing level 10 to fish out. Come on, bite, 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 bite. Nope. Not that great, but better. Alright, should one more, maybe? One, maybe 2 more? Come on, baby. That's not the way to win big. That one's a wet blanket. Just did not have the strength to fight, I guess. No, didn't get perfect. That little whip. Perfect is, for context, perfect is when the fish never leaves the green bar. So the meter fills up completely. Without ever dropping. Not even for a millisecond. You gotta get this like nice rhythm going of tapping the Y button in my case relatively rapidly, but more importantly, keeping the amount of time you have the Y button pressed down and the amount of time you don't relatively stable and equal, so that they directly counterbalance each other. And so your reeling in directly counteracts the act of the fish pulling. Perfect. Score 112. 5 fish caught. No! Alright, how about I try... In order to finish it off, I'll try the slingshot game. How do I do this? I forgot how to... You gotta press A to pull back. And then press the control stick as a direction. Pitiful. Yikes, that wasn't that great. But something tells me it'll be good enough. No accuracy bonus. Just barely. Holy cow. Alright, I want the Rare Crow and the Star Drop. On the startup, your mind is filled with thoughts of chat. I love you, chat. Pat, 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 pat. My maximum energy level has increased. Alright, that's all I have to gain from here. Boom. As always, 10 p.m. on my doorstep. Can do that. Put the eggs in the thing. All the dozing little chickens. Actually, I don't want to sell the pumpkin because I know Caroline's going to ask me for one. But I can sell the mayo. Boom. I'll just put that right there. If you've seen Howl's Moving Castle, you might recognize that scarecrow. Okay. That wraps it up for right now. I'll be taking about an hour-long lunch break. I'll be back at 5 p.m. Eastern. It is currently 4 Eastern now, so in an hour. Thank you, everybody, for coming out for this first half. If you like what you saw and you are lurking and have not followed, feel free to drop a follow so you'll be notified when I go live later today. I will be back, so I'm not going to give my full outro. See you all in an hour. Bye.